how to use a tool well, it helps to understand a little bit about how it works. So we're going to dive deep in this session. I promise it won't be so deep that you don't understand it if you're not a big AI expert already. But we're going to start by spending a little bit of time under the hood and talk about some of the theory and how we get from those green globs to where we are today. And we'll talk a little bit about the questions that you should be asking of any AI solution you use, whether you're getting that from us, Adobe, or from somebody else. And finally, we'll spend the bulk of the hour actually going deeper into some of the stuff we showed you this morning around AI assistance and Firefly, and talk about how people like you are actually using it today, using our Adobe products. So let's dive under the hood. Let's kind of take that theory a little further from where we started. So I made the claim that AI is no more complicated than this, right? Let me explain. Imagine for a moment that you are the AI. You're not as smart as you were when you were pointing. But I'm going to ask you to make a prediction anyway. Just like before, I'm going to ask you where on this dotted line the green dot goes. And to do that, what you have to do, and what probably you already did that first time, is imagine a function somewhere that predicts where those green dots appear. Now, I've been very generous. I gave you an example to start with. But you don't really have much to go on. So when you first are a newborn baby AI, you're going to take a random guess. You're going to say, maybe this is the line, right? It goes through the green dots, you got that right. But other than that, you're kind of making it up from scratch. And you guess it's going to be up in that white circle. I'm sorry, you are horribly, horribly wrong. Right? Yeah, gasp, right? AI starts off very wrong. But this is what training is. This is what we talk about when we say training. Because I didn't just tell you that you're wrong. I was nice. I showed you what the right answer is. And so what we do when we train an AI is we look at the delta. We figure out how far off it was. We do a little bit of math, and then we adjust the line to compensate. Now, we're not going to go into the math of how we adjust it, but you can kind of mentally imagine. We figure out, okay, we've got to change the slope, we've got to tilt it down a little bit, maybe we've got to bring it down a bit, and now we've got more data, it's pointing the other way, we think we can do a better job. And so we try again. There's another dotted line up there asking, where is the green dot going to go here? And this time, armed with that new data, you say, I got this, right? I got my new function all lined up, I'm going to predict it, it's right there, I'm sure I got it right, but nope, horribly wrong again. So you do the math, you adjust your function again, this time you're going to tilt it up, you're going to sort of make it a little more horizontal. And we do this over and over and over again. And literally, when we talk about these amazing scientists who are training AIs, this is what they're doing. Showing an example, doing the math to adjust the function, and repeating until eventually you get enough dots up there that you actually get a really good idea of where